Peace, love, and blessings, y'all, and welcome to this week's episode of THC Truth Talk with me, Jordan Harter. Alright, so this week's episode is going to be a little different from the rest. I'm not specifically focusing on the cannabis and what it does and how it's so amazing, right? This week I'm going to focus on a real life story that I came across earlier tonight that really just puts a lot of shit into perspective. 5-year-old girl, Brooke Adams is her name. She's from Santa Rosa, California. Yeah, Santa Rosa, California. And she suffers from a rare form of epilepsy. It's called, hope I'm saying it right, Dravet syndrome, D-R-A-V-E-T, Dravet syndrome. It's a rare form of epilepsy, like I said. The medication that she takes just so happens to be cannabis-based. But state and federal laws don't allow this to be on campuses, right? And there was a really interesting quote I thought that was from her mom that I found in an article. She says, "As a parent, I think you do whatever you can for your child. The cannabis is keeping her alive, so why wouldn't I want her to have it wherever she goes?" I mean, very valid points, like Tylenol or something else that you're gonna have for your kid. If you know, insulin, or I think that's diabetes. But you know what I'm saying? Like, certain things, like, yo, if they need it, they need it. That's how this situation is. It's just the fucked up laws that are surrounding the medication prevent her from being able to do so, you know? Yeah, and obviously it says in here, even for medical purposes, they don't allow it on campus. So it's just strictly prohibited. It's just simply not allowed. And this was Kathy Myers is the assistant superintendent of the school district. It's a great quote too, man. She says, "We absolutely want to serve this student. She's a wonderful student and they are a wonderful family. However, we have laws that dictate we can't have that medication on campus." So they want to help. They're on their side, but they legally, like, their hands are legally tied and bound together. They can't do anything. Even though they want to, not allowed. Yeah, they're waiting on the finalized hearing from the judge. Last month is when the judge took the case, and they're still waiting on a final ruling. Yeah, and here's another quote from her mom. She says, "It would be devastating for her to be able to start here and then have to pull her out and have to stay at home until we figure out what the next step would be." So imagine that. You enroll your 5-year-old daughter in kindergarten. She goes to school for, a week or 2? 3 weeks maybe, because the 26th is when they're expecting the final ruling. Then you have to take her. I mean, man, it's just sad, you know. And like, it's one of thousands, man, that are going on every day. And it's just like, it just don't make sense, right? Like, how can you look at that with a logical mind and be like, you know what, this child clearly needs the medication, but it says they're not allowed to have it on campus. It just doesn't make sense, right? I get it, because it's illegal and shit, but like, even for medical purposes, and it's just, like I said, it's another reason, real life example of why we gotta free the plant, man. Get educated on the plant, you know what I'm saying? Be progressive in voting. You gotta vote the right people in. I know that shit sounds like a joke, but it's real as hell, man. You gotta get out there and fucking at least do your part, you know what I'm saying? Because listen, people been smoking weed. They're gonna continue to smoke weed. So the laws obviously aren't gonna basically like dictate that at all. So my thing is just like, do the right thing, man. Get educated on the topic. have empathy, have a human heart and feelings, man, and a logical fucking brain to look at situations and be like, yeah, that's fine. And these stories are out there, man. All you gotta do is look. I didn't even really look for this one. I just kind of came upon it on social media. It's like, God bless. You know, I'm glad I seen that shit. Sparked a topic. And more or less, it sparked awareness, man. You know, hopefully this is any case could be that case, you know, that just it changes everything. This could be it, man. So, on behalf of everyone, man, in the cannabis community, we're pulling for you, Brooke. Hopefully the people in California can do the right thing. I'm going to pray for the judge, man. Pray for that judge to have a logical mind and an empathetic heart to the family and understand what they're going through, right? That's all we can do, man. Spread a little love, spread a little peace, make someone happy, man. Kill the hate, spark a doobie. Much love. I'll see y'all next week.